Yesterday we went to this Jaffa Old Town, had this dinner, and you got good weather. I mean, this is a perfect spot, guys. You just need to ageloc a little bit more people in this country, and then it's going to be the perfect spot in the world. You know, so you have a little job to do ahead here. As Jana mentioned, I've been in this business for 11 years. I'm Swedish, so that's my excuse for everything. When I started the business, I started in a small country called Norway. Have you seen that on the map? Yeah. It's a strange country. It's really long. You know, it's about, I think it's about 1,800 kilometers from the south to the north. As a matter of fact, if you know that map, Oslo is the capital. They have about 600,000 inhabitants in Oslo, in the capital. It's 4.5 million people in the whole country. And the distance from Oslo to the north of Norway is the same as from Oslo to Rome, okay? Can I speak, you know? It's a hell of a place to travel in, to work, you know? It's a lot of distance, it's many kilometers in cars. And we started up in Norway in the last month of 1999. And the next 2 years when I signed up, I was on the road about 200 days a year. 200 days out of 365. I was on the road doing presentations. I didn't do anything outside of Norway. But that put the foundation in place that I have been able to enjoy for the last 9 years at least. You know? After 2.5 years in this business, I actually retired. I was a Blue Diamond, I was a team elite the first time. I think it was 3 years I made $1 million circle member in this little tiny market, you know. You have twice as many people here. And I moved down to Spain because all of a sudden, you can make that, you know, if you start to do some mind goggling yourself and feel on it, you know. I worked these 2.5 years and then all of a sudden you have a goal, yeah? You have a dream. That you want to realize, and all of a sudden you're able to do that, you know. And you're sitting there, and then you all of a sudden can decide. You can take the world map, and then you can point the finger, and you can say, "I want to live here," because if you have constructed this business in an ordinary way, a good way, you have a recurrent income. It doesn't really matter where you live afterwards, you know. And I can tell you guys, that's an amazing feeling. It's not certain that you would move, you know. Me and my ex, we were sitting there and we had decided we're going to move from Norway, we're going to do these things. But if we actually was in that situation, we found out that Norway is not that bad, maybe we should stay here, you know. But the important thing is that it's about your choice. We talk about freedom, you can choose yourself how you want to live, where you want to live, and you can change it whenever you like. And that's thanks to Nuskin. I would like to say thank you to these guys because they are providing us with these opportunities. So give all the corporates a hand. These guys are our best friends, you know. Without these guys, we would not be able to do this business. So anyway, we choose and ended up in Marbella, Spain. And it's a good spot to be. A little bit a similar climate as you have here. I think we had like, when I left Tuesday, we had about 22 degrees. About the same as here, I think, you know. A little bit chilly in the evening. It's the only spot in Europe, because it's a microclimate. Even if it was 3 below zero in Madrid, we had 22 degrees in Marbella, you know. So it's a very privileged little place in Europe to be able to stay at, you know. And I do my things. I live my life. Sometimes when you have got to a level in this business that you actually have created this recurrent income, we're going to talk about leadership later on, but what we do here is that we create other independent leaders, which means that we can step away from what we're doing, you know. Poor Jana and Didrik, they have to continue to go to work every day. We don't have to do that, you know, if we do this. So it's about creating other leaders that taking over, and they have their aspirations and their goals and their objectives, and that let us do the things that we think is important in life, you know. I've been a biker all my life. When I started Nuskin just to focus, I put everything with bikes aside. Now all of a sudden I'm able to do that again, you know. But I pick and choose, and I do a lot of different things with biking. I'm sailing, I'm traveling, and I'm doing the things that I think is important for me. It's different for every person. For some people, the family is the most important. Maybe for you, it might be that the most important thing that you have in your life is to have time with your family, you know? That can be equally important as having 10 Ferraris in the garage, right? We are different. Do you agree on that? So that's very important for us to find out what is important for us, because in this business, you know, when we do this business, this is Norway, I just told you. If you're going to copy what they did, we're going to have a revenue of about 35 million euros here. Do you think the Norwegians are better than you? Sorry? You think the Norwegians are better than you?
No!
I think you're the best people in the world, you know?
Yeah!
So come on, beat these guys, you know? Team up with each other, hook up, and make one team and beat these guys. Take that as a common goal, you know? You have individual goals and you have common goals. Take that as a common goal. Set a time ahead when this is going to happen. In Norway, you know, direct selling, all the companies that exist in direct selling, Nuskin has a market cap of 25%. 25% of all the direct selling in Norway is Nuskin. We're going to explain a little bit why afterwards as here. You can do the same thing here, you know. And that is the numbers that's going to be in this country as well. You think it's possible?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah? I'm spinning off a little bit here, you know. I'm going to give you the most important tricks I learned in this business. Many years ago. It was another team elite, you know, Anton Bonde? Yeah. Heard about him? Okay. One seminar, I've been in the business for like 4 months or something. I went to Brussels, I was on a seminar, and he learned me the most valuable tricks of all in this business, you know. And it's so easy. Do you want to have it? Yeah. It's gonna, I think it's gonna, if you practice this every day, it's gonna double your business in just a few months. You want it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do like this, everybody. And then you do like this. And you're gonna see how such an easy little trick, but all the other things start to spin off. Anyway, so this is what we have here. When we talk about success, why we need to have these goals and objectives and passion